Okay, well, how's this spring practice? I think it's third one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's this one like for you?
Man, it's good. Just make sure we're going out there with confidence every day and just do my job and try to get better. Build off the things we did last year, but not try not to stay on what I did last year. Just trying to make new plays, make better plays this year.
What'd you prove to yourself last year in getting that starting role and being such a contributor to this team?
That I can do it, man. Anything I put my mind to, I'll be able to do it.
What's your focus on improving?
Just being a playmaker for the team, being able to do whatever I can to help the team win, whether that's making big plays in big moments or, in moments that we need a big play, just being able to do that.
I think Coach Parker said more plays on the ball. How do you do that?
It starts in practice. Monday through Friday, just being able to make those plays, then it'll happen in the game.
Something else Coach Parker said was like, really maybe your first instinct is to maybe go blow somebody up, but just how do you maybe balance an aggression with maybe making the right plays all the time?
I feel like it's all about changing your mindset. Like you said, like my first initial thought is like I'm gonna go hit this dude, but just being able to say like, hey, this team needs a big play right now, and just switching your mindset to be able to make that big play.
I remember last year, Coach Parker, he said like he'd put on like kitchen gloves during practice and all like these new things. Does he have any more like untraditional ways, and just how's his energy so far this spring?
Coach Parker's energy, man, it's the same. Always intense, always high. Yeah, Coach Parker will do things like put gloves on you, especially if you're real handsy, because in this league, they'll call those PIs and stuff if we're handsy. So he has a lot of untraditional ways that he does stuff, but it's all for our good.
His volume, the level he talks. The first time you heard it, it was like that. I mean, did it kind of shock you how loud he is and stuff? Good.
Nah, man, Coach Parker, when I first met him, that's how he was. So on the field, it's the same thing. So.
What do you tell new guys as they come in and get familiar?
Just come down, ready to work. Like, you're gonna make those mistakes, you're gonna mess up at practice, but just keep going, keep working, and eventually those mistakes will turn. They'll get fewer and fewer.
You and Tori are really different size, different skill sets, but have you learned anything being with him the last year, just watching him, and have you taught him anything? I mean, it's an interesting dynamic between you two.
I'll just start with what he's taught me, like just watching him play. Like, of course, he's not the tall DB, but he plays like he's tall. Like, the way he plays, you might think he plays like how tall I am. So just taught me like to just be a dog, like no matter like what people doubt or like what people say about you, just be a dog in every situation. That's what he's taught me.
What has the competition level been like in practice? How much do you enjoy the time? I know you're doing lots of drills and football. How much do you enjoy the times where you guys get to go at it?
Man, I love it. The competition is high because, like you said, we got TC, Juice, Tanner Heckle. Like, we're all very capable of doing anything on the field. So it keeps us going, keeps us motivated, keeps us, trying to make those big plays for the team that they need.
Does Luke let you guys hear about it a little bit when he gets one by you?
Yeah, Luke definitely lets us hear about it, but we definitely let Luke hear about it too. So.
What do you think of this group of receivers? Obviously, they're working in a lot of new guys. What do you think of those guys? What's that battle been like?
Oh, man, they're elite, man. They make good plays on the ball, good route running skills, and they make us better each and every day.
You've probably been one of the bigger DBs on any team you've been on, but like Tyson, like is he maybe the biggest guy you've seen play corner?
Yeah, definitely, especially in the slot. That's the biggest guy I've ever seen in the slot. But hey, he makes it work, man.
What does he maybe do so well that has allowed him at 6'4", 6'5" to play that nickel spot?
He has really good feet, like good footwork. Like he's able to move his body. He has good body control that a lot of people don't have. So when he's in that slot, I feel like that really helps him when he's in there.
Heard a lot about the development from Coach Henry, Coach Parker. What stands out to you about their teaching? Why are they able to develop you guys?
I feel like it's because they connect with us outside of being just a football player. They connect with us as men, allow us to build that relationship, and then when it translates to the field, we're able to have that connection. So like those tough conversations aren't so tough because we do have a relationship outside of football.
You mentioned the guys that have experience, the guys play last year, but like what about like Vernon and Amar? Like what have maybe you seen from them in the last few years as they've maybe just kind of figured out what college football is all about?
I feel like they're taking great steps towards being great, man. They're going out there. They're willing to learn. They're willing to do the things that coach teaches them, and also the things that maybe me, TC, or even Juice tell them to do. And they're just taking the coaching, man, and they're becoming elite.
How did Juice assert himself late in that year, getting a lot of snaps in that rotation with you guys? What did you see from him, and what did he show to everybody there?
Man, Juice is a dog, man. Juice, he doesn't care what the circumstance is, what the situation is. He's gonna go out there and he's gonna do what Juice does, man. And that's just, he makes plays on the ball. He works on his technique. He works on his craft day in and day out, so that when he's out there, he's able to make those plays.
He took maybe the special teams to getting snaps at corner. I think you did that as well. Just how important maybe is that path that maybe a lot of DBs do follow just to get on the field?
I mean, obviously, I feel like it's not the traditional path that everybody wants, especially coming into college. Like, you want to come in and play right away, but I feel like it teaches you something. It teaches you, like, to stay down and wait your turn and work hard, even wherever you and work hard wherever you are on the field. Like, if that's whether that's on special teams or anywhere on the field, it just teaches you resilience. I feel like.
A lot of continuity in that secondary from last year. How has that shown this spring, just all you guys coming back?
Can you ask that question?
Yeah,
one more
there's a
time?
lot of continuity. A lot of you guys came back from that secondary with Matt and Xavier and everybody. How has that shown during practice? Like, do you feel that you guys have played a lot together?
It just I guess we could say we're vets. Like we're able to know how each other plays, and like when we make those defensive calls, we're able to maneuver and move around on the field. Like we know how each other plays.
Yeah.
So